The cherry blossoms are in full bloom, which can only mean one thing. The Little Ladies Day event is upon us once again. Hello again, everyone. Kruznik X here. Welcome to Kruznik Sanctuary. We're once again playing Final Fantasy XIV Online, and today, I'm a day late starting this, but that's a good thing considering there were probably millions of people mobbing these NPCs yesterday, so now that they're all cleared out, I can enjoy this. So today, we're going to be doing the Little Ladies Day event for 2022. Now, I'm going to warn you, this is a little bit different than previous years. But I believe it's going to be pretty alright. But in order to do that, we need to come over here and talk to Maribel and complete the quest, Fashion Face-Off. Let's get right down to it.
Yes, you'll do just splendidly. Yoda! Yes, you, darling. What say you to becoming a first-place fashion icon?
Me?
Forgive me, where are my manners? The name is Maribel, darling, and I am one of Eshtame's Aesthetics' finest accessory artisans, which is how I plan to introduce myself once I complete my apprenticeship. Now, the crown jewel of this year's Little Ladies' Day festivities is a walk-off, an event in which the visually savvy strut the stage and vie for style supremacy. And while I'm no novice when it comes to competitions of this sort, I'm also not much of a winner, darling. To be perfectly honest, I've never once managed to come out on top, but now that you're here, I'm certain my fortunes are about to change. After all, an adventurer such as yourself possesses so much of what I lack: knowledge, daring, and not least of all, experience. So what say you? Care to help this diamond in the rough earn her maiden victory?
Sure. For the right price.
To think that I would enlist your aid without recompense. You and I will split our winnings right down the middle, darling. Now then, let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? Participants compete in pairs of 2, one designer and one model. There are no restrictions on who can join. Style icons of all shapes and sizes may enter. The only condition is that those who walk the stage don an ensemble inspired by the holiday. But as far as themes go, it's a touch broad. Makes it rather difficult to decide on a direction for the costume. Perhaps you can offer some inspiration, though. Tell me, darling, what's one word that comes to mind when you think of Little Ladies' Day?
Gorgeous?
Interesting. I suppose that should come as no surprise, given that the origins of this holiday lie in the tale of gorgeous Princess Edvia's disappearance from the palace. And while I appreciate your input, darling, I'm afraid that it's a bit too on the nose. If I am to create a truly prize-worthy ensemble, I'll require more inspiration. Wait, we could survey the citizens. Yes, that's a fabulous idea if I do say so myself.
Oh, whoops, I missed it. But she's gone.
Listen, darling, you and I will ask around for people's impressions of Little Ladies' Day and then rendezvous at S. James. Savvy? Ta-ta for now.
I need to avoid some of these fat finger incidents I usually have. Alright, let's talk to the citizens here.
What comes to mind when I think of Little Ladies' Day? I suppose this isn't exactly about the day itself, but it makes me think of the peach blossoms that always bloom this time of year. Whenever I see those flowers, I know this season's come around once more, and there's something so soothing about their coloration. I can't help but smile when I lay eyes on those pretty pink petals.
Alright, who... Ah, there he is. Ordar really comes alive this time of year. Why, just look at all the decorations strung up around town. No one would dare miss the Songbirds' annual show. The entire city turns out to hear them sing. No other festival compares to the Little Ladies' Day celebration. Not for me, at least. I don't know if that answers your question, but I hope it helps. Alright, now we have some citizens at the steps of Null we gotta talk to.
I've always dreamt of strolling through the streets on Little Ladies' Day, wearing the most gorgeous gown I can find. Like a proper princess, you know? Unfortunately, I don't have proper princess money, and that sort of dress usually costs a small fortune. No choice but to keep dreaming, I suppose.
Alright. My memories of Little Ladies' Day are somewhat bittersweet. You see, there was a lass I once fancied. All I wanted was to dote upon her like the Royal Seneschal would. I would have done anything to catch her eye. And while I did catch her eye, she didn't exactly like what she saw. No Seneschal would be caught dead wearing that revealing subligar. I guess acting like a Royal Seneschal isn't good enough unless you could look like one too. Alright, Eshdame's Lapid Aesthetics is near Goldsmith's Guild, right. I still have quests to do there, and I'm not looking forward to when I have to do them. Where is she? That way. There she is. Alright.
Well, how did you fare, darling? Glean anything insightful? I see. That more or less aligns with what I heard as well. So many folks had their dreams of fashion grandeur dashed by oppressively expensive pricing. Not a new tale by any stretch, but a troubling one nonetheless. In that case, what if we were to put together an ensemble that is as alluring as it is affordable? Surely that would resonate with the audience. Yes, I do believe this will work, darling. Just allow me to take some visual measurements first. I'll need a few yards of this, a spool of that. All right, I'm ready to set to work. You just sit tight while I go assemble the ensemble. Ta-ta for now, darling.
So we just wait, I guess?
I'm back, darling. At last our costume is complete. Not a single stitch out of place. Now all that's left is to win that walk-off. How are you feeling? Surely an experienced adventurer of your caliber doesn't get nervous in situations such as these.
Should I be nervous?
Of course not, darling. Why, you've doubtless traversed the whole realm. This little stage should be child's play for you now.
Huh?
Oh, gods. This whole time I thought we had a mutual understanding that you would be my muse. But that look on your face tells me you hadn't the slightest idea. It seems my excitement got the better of me once again. The trouble is, this costume is couture, darling. Tailor-made for your beautiful body. I hate to ask this of you at the last minute, but would you mind modeling my work on in the walk-off?
If it won't fit anyone else.
Oh, bless you, darling. I simply can't thank you enough. Primarily because there is no time. I'll help you slip into your costume backstage, so just meet me at the venue and we'll go from there, savvy? See you at the steps of Nald, and don't dally. Ta-ta for now, darling.
And she's off. Well, we might as well make our way there. Wait, I just remembered. Where the frick am I going? I guess it really doesn't matter. We'll just go by way of the Adventurers Guild because it's somewhat closer. There she is. Alright. Oh, wait. What's that outfit? Hold up. The Facet Cyclist. I may have to take a look at the Facet gear again. But now, let's talk to Maribel. Or Maribel.
There you are, darling. Your time to shine is finally here. Are you ready to strut your stuff?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Oh, by the way, I prepared 2 ensembles for you. One inspired by the Seneschal, and another inspired by the Princess. Either should fit you just fine, but do you have a preference?
The Seneschal costume.
Fabulous! I'll apply a few finishing touches then. You just get ready to command the stage, darling.
I bid you welcome and thank you all for attending our Little Ladies' Day celebration. Before we commence with today's walk-off, pray permit me to introduce the members of our esteemed judging panel. First, we have the host of the Gold Saucer's Fashion Report, the style-savvy superstar with a discerning eye and a thorny tongue, Masked Rose. Next, we have the headmistress of the Goldsmiths Guild, the unrivaled artisan of exceptional accessories, Serendipity. And lastly, as the resident master of ceremonies, yours truly shall round out the panel. The winners of today's walk-off shall be awarded this resplendent crown. Enticing, no? Now then, without further ado, let us welcome our first pair of contestants! Well, not too bad. And it's got the Alaruber crest. Anyway.
You look positively fabulous, darling. Oh, Maribel, you've done it once again. It sounds like we're up next. This is it.
Let's do it. Next, we have our 8th pair of contestants, Chris, modeling an ensemble designed by Maribel. Are you ready, Chris? If so, then step forth onto the stage. Not bad at all. Oh, that is quite the unconventional combination. Color me impressed.
Me too. It's such an inspired take on the theme.
I would like to thank you all for participating in today's walk-off. Each ensemble was a visual delight, which made this competition a joy to behold, but a challenge to score. A fine problem to have, I should say. Yet, after much deliberation, we have settled on our winning pair. First prize in this year's Little Ladies' Day walk-off goes to... Entry number 8, Maribel and Chris. Congratulations to you both. Please step right this way. Well, good for us. We've witnessed many elegant ensembles today, but Maribel's was not lost among them. The panel was particularly impressed with the materials used. Appropriately gorgeous, yet surprisingly affordable. If you don't mind, Maribel, pray permit me to ask how it feels to emerge victorious today.
Oh, it feels unreal. I can barely believe it.
Look at that! The poor girl is completely overcome with joy. And what about you, Chris? How do you feel? I had a feeling we would win. Indeed, your ensemble was worthy of not only approbation, but the grand prize as well. My sincerest congratulations to you both. Now, before we bring the contest to a close, I have one more announcement. This stage will remain in place for the duration of the Little Ladies' Day celebration. Those who are unable to participate in today's competition are free to ascend the stage at their leisure and walk to their heart's content. Now then, let us conclude by giving one more round of applause to our first place fashionistas, Maribel and Chris. Well, that's nice. Anyway, let's speak with Maribel one last time in this.
We did it, darling! We really did it! Part of me honestly believed my losing streak would never end, but you helped prove myself wrong. I couldn't have done it without you as my muse. I simply can't thank you enough, darling.
And I must thank you for the splendid showing. Congratulations once again, you two. As promised, I now present you with your prize. And with that, I shall take my leave.
Here I still thought I might be dreaming. But now that I look upon this crown before me, the reality of our victory is finally settling in. And while I may still be but an artisan's apprentice, today's success has rekindled my burning desire to someday launch a brand of my own. So remember my name, darling. Oh, and speaking of style, you heard the Royal Seneschal say that the stage would remain open for the duration of the festival, yes? Well, it sounds as though Masked Rose will be holding a special fashion check for all those interested. You've already proven yourself a more than capable model, so why not try envisioning an ensemble for someone else this time?
Well, that's interesting.
And don't worry, I'd be more than happy to lend you my expertise should you require any styling assistance.
Well, we'll cover that in another video. I've got too much to do to be dealing with that. Anyway, we got the achievement Walk the Walk, and with it, we've obtained the... Wait, where is it? Oh, right here. The Little Lady's Crown, and I should probably turn my keyboard on. But yes, there it is in all its glory. A nice little crown to commemorate a fashion king or queen or sultan or sultana, whatever your desire. Though it's probably once again going to go the way of everything else and just end up in one of my retainers. Nothing against it, but I just do not have a use for it right now. Maybe someday. But with that being said, that's going to conclude this Little Ladies' Day event for 2022. We will have a video covering the level 15 quest, A Stylist Transformation, and what it entails. But other than that, yeah, we're basically not gonna be participating in this too much, but I will fill you in on all of that next time, or at least in the next video. With that being said, that's it for this episode of Kruznik's Sanctuary. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching on Twitch or live from PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button, turn on notifications so you're well informed, and if you're feeling generous, throw some bits our way, or subscribe to access exclusive videos and live streams. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the chat. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more. Click here to watch the previous episode. And click here to watch the next Little Ladies' Day 2022 episode where we cover the recurring quest. See you next time.